Donald Trump is pulled out of the debate on Thursday. As we tape this, the debate hasn't happened yet. You never know. He might come in at the last second. He's now moved his benefit for veterans, which, by the way, turns out to be a benefit for Donald Trump, to 1 hour before the debate, so he theoretically could make the debate. Anyway, Fox News is in a tailspin over this. They thought, no, we can poke him and we can make fun of him for going after Megyn Kelly, and we're going to protect our own. And we're run by Roger Ailes, the alpha male of all alpha males for Republicans. Okay. It turns out Donald Trump's like, hey, you're a silly alpha male. I'm a silly alpha male. I pull out. Okay. I love how these so-called alpha males are like, I'm going to run from you. No, I'm going to run from you. So Donald Trump runs from Roger Ailes. But now Roger Ailes isn't going to have the ratings that he wanted, and he might have insulted his Republican nominee. So, oops. There are reports from Gabriel Sherman, who's written a lot about Fox News, and has great inside sources there, saying that some of the senior executives are in a revolt, and Roger Ailes is trying to fight off criticism from them, and that Ailes is, quote, frantically trying to re-enlist Trump in the debate. Really? He's got Roger Ailes frantic. Well, I'll give him one on that. Now, if I just read that, I'd think, maybe, okay, but, you know, Roger Ailes is not the frantic type, so I'm surprised by this a little bit. But then you turn to what's happening on air and you go, oh, my God, they are frantic. They're in a panic. It turns out Trump has alpha mailed them. So first, Bill O'Reilly's going to have him on, and he's going to start begging and pleading with him to come on the show. We got 2 clips on this. Let's watch the first.
I don't think not showing up at the debate tomorrow night is good for America. Voters are still assessing you. They need to see you in high-profile situations. Or am I wrong?
Well, I think you're wrong because, frankly, when you're mistreated, as we were with the Iran deal, our country should have walked.
I believe you want to improve the country. I believe that personally. By walking away from it, you lose an opportunity to persuade people that you are a strong leader.
Well, I understand your opinion, Bill, but tomorrow night at 9 o'clock at Drake University, we're going to have a tremendous event.
And I'm telling you, that's the way to go here. If they treated you unfairly, and I don't believe they would, I don't believe the 3 moderators would treat you unfairly tomorrow night, then you got 60 seconds to let them have it right between the eyes. And that's the kind of guy you are. You stand up, you let them have it. That's good. You made your case. You won the debate. That's what America's about, robust debate. Don't walk away from it.
Let's talk about something more important. Bill, let's talk about something more important. This is not that important. Let's talk about something more important.
Okay. So in your Christian faith, there is a very significant tenet, and that's the tenet of forgiveness. You know, don't you think that's the right thing to do?
It probably is, but, you know, it's called an eye for an eye, I guess, also. You can look at it that way. No,
Come
we'll
on,
have
it's
a lot
about
of press
the
will be
country.
there, and everybody. We're going to help a lot of veterans, whereas Fox is not giving anything to the veterans.
Wow. I've seen Bill O'Reilly do a lot of loathsome things, but I've never seen him so pathetic in my life. All of a sudden, Fox News is talking about turn the other cheek. I didn't hear that in foreign policy. Invade, attack, bomb. Where was turn the other cheek then? Oh, come on, Donald, won't you forgive? I mean, you're such a tough guy. You're so aggressive and wonderful. Why don't you do that on our debate stage? Please, Donald. Bitch. Let's listen to this bitch a little more.
Would you do me a favor? Look,
Bill,
you owe me because I bought you so many vanilla milkshakes. I bought you so many vanilla milkshakes. You owe me. Will you just consider? I want you to consider. All right. Think about it. Say, look, I might come back. Forgive. Go forward. Answer the questions. Look out for the folks. Just want you to consider it. You owe me milkshakes. I'll take them off the ledger if you consider it.
Well, even though you and I had an agreement that you wouldn't ask me that, which we did, I will therefore forget that you asked me that. But it's up to Fox. It's not up to me, Bill. What they did
You're actually telling the truth.
We had that agreement. You actually did break the agreement.
You're telling the truth that I said.
Because I told you up front, I said, don't ask me that question because it's an embarrassing question for you.
And I'm not going to listen to anybody. Right, but I'm not going to listen to any political person tell me don't ask me anything. But you're absolutely an honest man. Then I said, I'll try not to do it, but the milkshake thing just overwhelmed me. But I'm asking you to reconsider it.
Oh, my God. So there's two parts of that I love. They apparently had a secret agreement not to talk about the debate, which I believe Bill O'Reilly broke as much as any agreement could possibly be broken. Okay. And then Trump outed him because that's what he does. And then what was the vanilla milkshake line? I love that. Is that an analogy? What kind of, I know the milkshake brings all the boys to the yard for you, Bill O'Reilly, but what kind of milkshake did you give Donald Trump? Where he was like, true, I did drink your milkshake. I drink your milkshake. Oh, these lovers, what can I do? Their lovers spat. It's such a shame for them. So if you think O'Reilly was embarrassing, wait till you get a load of Eric Bolling. Watch this.
I wish he wouldn't. Let's put it that way. I hate this. It just feels. Look, fiercely loyal to Fox, fiercely loyal to Roger Ailes myself. I would love for something to happen between now and 26 or 27 hours from now, where Donald Trump changes his mind. He comes to the debate table. I think it would be good for both, but good for Donald Trump too, because he does well, in my opinion. A lot of people differ. I think he does well on the debate stage. A last-minute pulling out of this, I hope he reconsiders. Let's put it that way. Donald, if you're listening, hopefully he's listening. You are a deal maker. Make a deal. Make a last-minute deal, and this is what you've prided your whole campaign on. You have the most successful business book, Art of the Deal. Make a deal. I'm sure that there are people around who'd be willing to entertain a deal. Make a deal. It'd be good for everybody.
What would you deal?
I don't know. Figure it out. But he's, that's why he's running for president. I'm just opining here.
Oh, please, Donald, please make a deal. I'll deal anything, please. I'm begging you. You are begging him. You're so sad. It's great to watch. One more clip from Fox News. This is the beef that Donald Trump and Fox News had and how it actually came to a conclusion. Let's watch. Did you notice Bolling was almost literally doing that? But Donald! Oh, I've never seen Fox News so pathetic. I've never been happier to watch Fox News.